And Tennessee is officially number 5. We have finally cracked the top 5 of the college football rankings, and we're looking for more. We will check out the rankings right here. It goes Ohio State, Clemson, Hawaii at 3. They haven't played a game in a month, and they have 10 first place votes. I don't get it, but then it goes Iowa State, Tennessee, Oklahoma, NC State, Arizona State, Florida, Michigan, Utah, Bama, Michigan State, LSU, Ole Miss, A&M, Texas, USC, Pitt, TCU, Georgia, Stanford, Syracuse, Arkansas, and Auburn. Others receiving votes: Oregon State, Florida State, Wisconsin, North Carolina, Texas, San Antonio, Louisiana, West Michigan, San Jose State, and Notre Dame. We're going to check out the schedule here so far for Baylor. They're not playing good football right now. They've lost their last 3 games to Houston, Oklahoma State, and Oklahoma. So not playing good football are the Baylor Bears. And then as for your Tennessee Volunteers, well, we've scored 40 points in every single victory this season. We've only lost 1 game. It is the Florida game, but 4 straight wins over Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, and Bama, especially last week against Bama. The crazy ball game where we won on the onside kick and then the big score at the end. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. But for now, we will head on over to Waco, Texas to take on the Baylor Bears. Of course, Tennessee now ranked number 5, trying to keep that ranking. It's a weird late in the season non-conference game between these 2 squads. But again, as long as Tennessee can get out of this one with the victory, we should be fine. And also, hey, we have the number 1 pass offense in all of college football. We're killing it. Arch Manning, the true freshman, is having such a good season. His threats on offense were Mel Keaton, Cedric Tillman, Jalen Hyatt, and Julian Nixon. Can't forget about the running back and Tyon Evans as well. We're going to see them again tonight here against the Baylor Bears. And also, folks, here's the announcement of our brand new series here on the channel, NCAA Basketball. Pick my new Dynasty team on NCAA Basketball 10. So vote in the community tab of this channel. There's 5 options: Utah, Rhode Island, Liberty, Maine, or Oral Roberts. So pick your squad in the community tab. And also, folks, 70 likes on this video and we'll do Missouri and Tennessee this Saturday. But again, we need 70 likes in this video. And also, that NCAA Basketball series will be starting on February the 5th. So make sure to remember the date. And also, folks, make sure that subscribe button down below if you are new to the channel. Here we go, though. Tennessee and Baylor. Arch Manning last game, man. 492 yards, 5 touchdowns against Alabama. Looking for more tonight here in Waco, Texas. It'll be a 2nd and 5 from the 30-yard line. Manning up the middle, going to find Julian Nixon for 15 yards, just where he left off in the Alabama game. It'll be a 2nd and 4. Manning dropping back, but now he's going to go down. It'll be a loss of 10 right there for Arch Manning. And now a 3rd and 14 for the Tennessee offense from their own 40. Manning looking to air this one out, taking a shot up the middle. He's got Jalen Hyatt, the leading receiver on this team. Hyatt's going to pick up 23 yards, move the sticks for the Volunteers. It'll be a 2nd and 8 for Manning, looking to throw to his right. He'll thread the needle to Mel Keaton. It's a pick up 20 right there. Now a 1st and 10 for the Volunteers. Halfback draw. Tyon Evans going to catch him off guard. Evans going to truck a man down to about the 3-yard line. And here comes the 2nd and goal now for Tennessee. Manning going to keep on a read option, and he's going to lose 4 yards. I mean, not ideal. Probably should have handed it off there, but instead it will be a 3rd and goal. Manning looking to throw to his left. Tyon Evans not going anywhere. I mean, he'll break off 2 tackles, but he's not going to get in the end zone. Eventually, Baylor's going to get to him, and it will force us to take a James Norton field goal. Hey, we're going to get 3 yards. It'll be 3-0 after Norton's kick. And also, we have an update from the studio. Look at this. Yeah, number 3 Hawaii loses to San Jose State. And Hawaii was supposed to play Oklahoma, who's like, what, number 4? They're supposed to play in a couple weeks, but now Hawaii takes it now in San Jose, California, and also Oklahoma, who's number 6, beats Iowa State. So down goes number 4. Texas A&M loses to Ole Miss, and Alabama beats LSU with a big score. Oklahoma beating Iowa State, solidifying themselves as being the number 1 team in the Big 12. What a win right there for Spencer Rattler and his guys. But out comes Baylor to start off this game. Gary Bohannon, the starting quarterback, is going to pick up 5 yards right there. But Bohannon's going to get injured. So out comes the backup quarterback right off the gates. It will be Kyron Drones is now the quarterback for Baylor. He's going to hand that one off to Tay McWilliams right there. He'll be picking up for 7 yards. And on a 3rd and 8, Drones dropping back, looking to throw over the top. He's got a man wide open. It's a touchdown for Baylor. Oh, it's going to be Gavin Holmes in the end zone. It's a huge touchdown for Kyron Drones, coming this game on this drive and throwing a touchdown pass. My goodness, 7-3 now for Baylor. They're going to kick it back away to Tennessee, who now finds themselves down by 4 at 7-3. Jalen Hyatt, though, maybe the best returner in college football, going to go to the outside, and Jalen Hyatt is off to the races. Look at the 99 speed. Hyatt, though, going to be tripped up, but still will be a 71-yard return, and he'll get Tennessee down to the 35-yard line where they face a 3rd and 14. Manning over the middle, going to find Addison Kobe, and Addison Kobe going to get a couple more yards at the end of the play right there, but he'll still pick up 12 yards. It'll be a 4th and 3 as we return from break. Huge decision to make for Tennessee. Actually, not that tough. We're just going to go for it, but it's 7-3 now heading into the second quarter. So here comes the 4th and 3. Out the gun, Arch Manning looking to his left. It's going to be a speed option. Tyon Evans has got it easy. Evans for the first down and a gain of 9. Quick speed option for Tennessee. And now it'll be a 3rd and 6, though, from the 10-yard line. We're going to go to a middle screen to Jalen Hyatt. I mean, the middle of the field absolutely collapses. There's no one there. Jalen Hyatt is going to get all the way down the 1-yard line. So it's a gain of 10 right there for Tennessee. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. We're going to send Tyon Evans in motion, and Evans on the halfback inside run is going to get an easy. Tyon Evans going to make this now a 3-point game, and it's 10-7 for Tennessee. Their first touchdown of the game goes to Tyon Evans. Back in the game at quarterback will be Gary Bohannon. It'll be a 3rd and 10 for Baylor. He'll throw it to his right. That throw is way off. Bohannon starts 2 for 3, and Tennessee will force a punt out of Baylor, and Tennessee will now get it back from about their own 25-yard line. Manning to his left, going to find Jabari Smollett, 2 running back set, and Smollett escaping to the outside is going to pick up 14 yards. Of course, he is in line to be the starter next season. Really looking for a huge year out of him next year, of course, with Tyon Evans out. But here comes a 1st and 10 now for the Volunteers offense. Manning holding on to the football too long, and he's going to be sacked, and he was going back as well, so he'll lose 13 yards. Braden Utley with the sack makes it a 3rd and 23. Manning now just going to try to let one fly on the run. Jimmy Callaway's got it. Callaway had a huge game last week against Alabama, and he'll check into the game with a 35-yard catch. 1st and 10 for Tennessee. Now lobbing it up to Callaway again, but maybe not the best throw for Arch. He throws it to Jimmy Callaway, but in double coverage, it's picked off, and Baylor will take over from their own 40-yard line. Handoff, Tay McWilliams. He's looking to run, and he'll pick up a good gain right there, picking up the first down for the Bears. But now a 3rd and 8. Bohannon looking to his right, and he'll just get rid of the football immediately. So Gary Bohannon starts 2 for 5. Kyron Jones, the redshirt freshman, was probably playing better than Bohannon is right now. But of course, Bohannon's the guy. Tennessee gets it back with a minute to go. And now Arch Manning throwing on the run is going to get it to Cedric Tillman. He'll pick up a gain of 33 yards. And now a 2nd and 3 for Tennessee from the 25, 38 seconds to go. Manning stepping up in the pocket, trying to buy some time. Now rolling to his right. Arch Manning on the run. Gets it to Cedric Tillman. And Tillman's in the end zone. What an innovative play for Arch Manning. Escaping the pressure, he'll get it off to Tillman. He's got 223 yards and a half, and what a way to finish the second quarter for Tennessee. Manning to Tillman's going to make this now a 17-7 game. The Volunteers up by 10 points, looking good so far on the road here against the Big 12's own in Baylor. All we got to do is now close it out in the second half. Tennessee looking good, up by 10. So after a really good kick return, Baylor gets the ball deep into Tennessee territory, and here in a 2nd and 1 handoff, Tay McWilliams the outside. He hasn't been touched yet, and McWilliams is going to pick up 21 yards right there. Huge play for the Bears. 3rd and 5 now for Baylor from the 10. Bohannon dropping back, looking for a screen, but Elijah Simmons is going to get to him. Tack on yet another sack in the season for Simmons. Really record-breaking year here in Tennessee. Of course, Baylor's going to come out and kick the field goal. They're going to make it a 7-point game. But again, the story right there, Elijah Simmons getting yet another sack. We're going to get the ball back here in a 3rd and 2. That was just pick your poison, really. They were following Tyon Evans. They're following Arch Manning on the read option. Maybe not the best play call, but it usually works. There it just doesn't. So Baylor gets the football back, and watch out, because McWilliams is looking to run. He's going to pick up 18 yards right there for Baylor, and now a 3rd and 7. Bohannon dropping back. He's been struggling all day long. He'll get it off to Baldwin, but he's only going to pick up 3 yards. So it's a 4th and 4 now. They're going to kick the field goal. It's like a 54-yarder, and they're going to hit. So Baylor keeps on tacking field goals. It's 17-13, a 4-point game. Our offense has got to do something, so we're just going to heave it up. Jalen Hyatt is picked off again, though. Manning goes back to Hyatt on the deep route, but Baylor's going to get to him. And again, the Bears get the football back. I feel like we haven't had the football at all because now Gary Bohannon just refuses to go down. He keeps on the read option, and Gary Bohannon's going to pick up a very tough 15 yards. It'll now be a 2nd and 2 for Baylor. Bohannon dropping back to his right. He's going to find his tight end. It is Ben Sims. Sims going to pick up 25 yards, getting now Baylor back into the red zone for a 3rd and 2. Bohannon out the gun. He'll keep on the read option, but Hayden's all over it. Bohannon's going to lose 4 yards. And guess who's coming back out? It's Baylor's kick team. It's a 4th and 6. They have to kick the field goal. It's good. So we still have the lead. We're up by 1, but damn, we got to do something with the offense. So a 2nd and 8, we get the ball back. Baylor sends pressure, and Manning's going to lose 10 yards. He gets sacked by A.J. McCarty, and now it's going to be a 3rd and long as we come back from break, barely holding on to this 1-point lead. Huge 3rd and 18 coming up. I mean, really crucial play for Tennessee right now. Their offense hasn't been able to do anything in the second half. Baylor's defense has really shown up. Manning taking a shot on the seam route to Julian Nixon, but he's picked again. 3 interceptions in the game for Arch Manning. He's 18 for 23 passing. He's got 10 yards in the second half passing. And now Gary Bohannon is running over this Tennessee defense. He's finding his rhythm, not through the passing game, but really running the football. Gary Bohannon is starting to take over. That ball should have been picked, but instead Steven Mason is going to make an incredible catch, picking up 9 yards. Bohannon still doesn't even have 100 yards in the game. That's probably going to get him over that mark right there. It will. Going to Drake Dabney. It's going to be a pickup of 11 yards. And now Baylor's got a goal-to-go opportunity. 2nd goal handoff. Tay McWilliams. We're all over that, though. I mean, all over it. So a 3rd and goal now for Baylor. Out the gun, Bohannon. Can Tennessee get yet another stop, force him to one more field goal? No, they can't. Because, oh my, Gary Bohannon going to thread the needle, going to Gavin Holmes, and Baylor takes a 5-point lead with 5 minutes to go. Tennessee's been in control all night long, but here comes Baylor. Oh my goodness, Gary Bohannon going to take a huge shot right there on the 2-point conversion. But here we go. We're down by 5, and Tyron Evans now on a 3rd and 1 can't pick up the first down. It's a 4th and 1. We got to go for it. I mean, we need to change something here. Arch Manning's going to go QB sneak. He will continue this drive. We needed to do that because now we're going to have it with 4 minutes to go. It's a 1st and 10. Trying to get this offense and this passing attack back on track. I mean, honestly, even that will do it because Tyron Evans is going to do the rest himself. He catches it, stiffs arms the man. He'll pick up 24 yards right there. It'll be a 2nd and 4 with 3:12 to go in this game. Manning dropping back, scrambling to his right. Arch Manning on the run will take off. He'll pick up a 1st down and a gain of 10. And now for the first time, Tennessee really putting Baylor's defense in some trouble in the second half. Only 2 minutes to go. Manning dumps it off to Jabari Small. Luckily, Small picks up the 1st down and a new set of downs. With under 2 minutes to play, it'll be a 1st and 10. Manning looking to his right. Over the top. He's got Cedric Tillman. Tillman's in on a 13-yard touchdown. Manning went 4 for 4 on that drive. And we're going to go for 2, obviously, to make it a 3-point game. So Manning staying in the pocket, now scrambling out. No QB spy, no QB contain. We're going to take that all day. It's a 3-point lead now for Tennessee, at least giving them a little bit of insurance just in case Baylor does anything here. But Gary Bohannon's going to be stuffed immediately, trying to escape to the outside. He's sacked, and now here comes a 3rd and 11. Bohannon dropping back. He'll find McWilliams on the screen. Aaron Beasley thought he was going to trip him up. And here's your game, folks. 4th and 5 with a minute to go. Baylor needs to get this to stay in the game. Bohannon dropping back to his left, lobs it up. It's a dime. Right in the hands of Baldwin. It's a gain of 19, and Baylor stays in this game. So a 1st and 10. They still got 2 timeouts over the middle. There goes Mason. And there is a 1st down for Steve Mason. It'll be a 1st and 10 for Baylor. They've used 2 timeouts. They've only got 1 left. Now Bohannon stepping up. He'll be sacked. Another one for Elijah Simmons. It'll be a 3rd and 13 now after the spike. 35 seconds to go. Bohannon now on the screen will give it to Tay McWilliams, but he's stuffed again. The problem is Baylor's sort of back into field goal range. Their kicker already hit a 54-yarder already in this game. And look at this. My goodness, the boot on this man. Baylor's going to tie this game up. I mean, you see the pure excitement out of this Baylor Bears squad. We're heading into overtime. And it's for the first time in this Dynasty mode. It's all knotted up at 25 apiece. Number 5, Tennessee here on the road. Again, if we lose, I mean, there's no chance we're winning the national championship anymore. Like, even if we win out, we're going to have trouble. We're going to win the toss. So obviously, you like to go on defense first here in college overtime. Of course, we're going to get a shot. It's not like Josh Allen and the Bills not getting a shot in this game. No, both teams will get a chance to score, and we completely bite right there on the read option. Because Gary Bohannon keeps it. Oh, he trucks his way in the end zone. One play for Baylor from the 25-yard line. Gary Bohannon scores. maybe going on defense wasn't such an advantage. Obviously here it's not, but now at least we know we got to score a touchdown if we're going to want to stay alive this season. So a 1st and 10, Manning scrambling to his right, being pressured. He'll, oh my goodness, shove the needle to Jalen Hyatt. That could have been very bad. It'll be a 2nd and inches now for Tennessee. We can play very conservatively right here. I mean, a run here at Tylen Evans really won't do much. He'll just pick up a 1st down. Gain of 2. We will take it. So now a 2nd and 10 for the Volunteers offense. Manning scrambling to his right. Will he run? He steps back. Oh, he baits everyone. Getting it to Jimmy Callaway. What a play by Arch Manning to pick up 8 yards. It could have been a sack. It could have been an incomplete pass. And instead he makes it a 3rd and 2. And now he'll hand it off to Tylen Evans. And he'll get it. Tylen Evans on a 5-yard touchdown. Give all the assists, though, to our pure freshman quarterback, of course, and Arch Manning. But we're heading to double overtime, tied at 32, and obviously we start with the football here in the 2nd overtime period. We face a 3rd and 7, though, so Manning out the gun, needing to pick up this 1st down, try to scramble, taking a shot to Jalen Hyatt. He overthrows him. 4th and 7, James Norton kind of sucks, our kicker does. So we're going for it. I mean, here's the game right here. If we don't get it, we're done. But oh my, Ramel Keaton on the slant route. Keaton stays on his feet and picks up 18 yards. And we're still alive. And now we're in such a good spot here. 2nd and goal. Yeah, we're going Wildcat because why not in overtime? Actually, we should have done that. We ran Wildcat with Jalen Hyatt at quarterback and we just lost 9 yards. Thought I was going to catch him off guard. It's a 3rd and goal now from our 20-yard line. Manning getting it to Jalen Hyatt. I would go for it here, but it's way too risky. We got to kick the field goal. I hate doing it, but we have to. James Norton with the chip shot here. It's a 4th and goal. We're going to hit it. So all Baylor's got to do now is score a touchdown and win this game. A field goal, of course, will send it to triple overtime, but we'll see. Gary Bohannon here in a 1st and 10, going to drop back, looking to throw to his right. Oh, no, he's got a man. Oh, Holmes. Oh, Danico Slaughter hits it out. What a play by Danico Slaughter to save the season for Tennessee. I thought that was a pure touchdown right there to Gavin Holmes. Instead, it'll be a 3rd and 8. And okay, Gavin Holmes going to burn us in the out route instead. 1st down for Baylor. Here it gets scary, man. 3rd and 9 from the 10. Bohannon dropping back. Looking to throw in the middle. It's going to be Baldwin. We're all over it, though. He does not get the 1st down. What will Baylor do on 4th and 1? They're going to kick the field goal. Okay. Baylor feels all right. We're going to a triple overtime. They, of course, will start the football here in this 3rd overtime period. And here you go. Gary Bohannon on a 1st and 10. Going to look to the screen to the left. McWilliams, we're all over it. There goes Turnage. He does not let Williams go anywhere. And that will be a 2nd and 14 for the Baylor offense. So Bohannon dropping back. No, it's a halfback draw. McWilliams looking to run. He jukes out everyone. Jalen McCullough can't get him. Touchdown Baylor again. And now that we're in 3 overtimes, you gotta go for 2. Here we go. Baylor up by 6, going for the 2-point conversion. Another halfback draw. McWilliams, we're there. Danico Slaughter. Oh, Tay McWilliams gets it. Somehow he ends up going forward, and we're down by 8. So we need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to stay in this game and send it to 4 overtimes. Arch Manning here on 1st and 10, just going to scramble. He'll pick up the 1st down pretty easily. Give him a gain of about, 14 yards. 1st and 10 for Tennessee, now a 2nd and 7. Manning from under center, dropping back, looking to throw to his left. Julian Nixon on the drag route. He's going to get in for a touchdown. Of course, that's not really what matters. I mean, it matters, but it's all about this 2-point conversion. We're down by 2, 41-43. We need to have it right here. Manning from under center, trying to direct traffic, scrambling to his left immediately. Manning gonna make a run for it, and he's in. Okay. 4 overtimes it'll be. All tied up at 43. We go to quadruple overtime. And of course, we get the football. So a 1st and 10 for Manning looking. He'll find Tylen Evans out the backfield. Evans going to pick up a real productive 9.5 yards, making this now a 2nd and inches and giving us a lot of options to do here on this 2nd and inches call. It'll be a handoff to Tylen Evans up the middle on the inside zone. Evans with the stiff arm, and Evans gets it. I mean, that's a real angry run right there by Tylen Evans. He finds his way in the end zone. We're up by 6. But we can make it 8. Of course, we have to go for 2 anyway. We can make it 8 and really just force either Baylor, to lose this game, or we're going to 5 overtimes. Here it is, though. Manning to his left, and not what I wanted. Nixon got stuck on a receiver. We're only up by 6. So what will Baylor do in response? Gary Bohannon here on a 1st and 10, dropping back, looking. Oh, it's picked off! Aaron Beasley cuts off the route. It's his first ever interception in college football, and it's going to ice the game for Tennessee. Aaron Beasley was all over the route up the middle. Oh my goodness, Bohannon looked for a Baldwin, but no siree. Aaron Beasley said, hell nah, Tennessee's going to win on the road. all-time classic here in Waco, Texas. We win it by 6. Our final score 49-43. It's an absolute shootout. But Tennessee does what they needed to do, and that's to survive. Arch Manning threw 4 interceptions in this game. The fourth, I mean, we showed 3, but the fourth was just a Hail Mary at the end of regulation. But still, we win 49-43. That's all we got to do at this point in the season. Just purely survive, man. Tennessee moves on. Next week, of course, Missouri. 70 likes in this video, and we'll get you that Missouri game this Saturday. Let's look at recruiting real quick. Honestly, nothing really changed for this recruiting cycle. Like, really nothing happened. So I'm gonna take this 3 minutes. I'll show it in the background, but I'm gonna take these 3 minutes to just basically inform you about what the hell is going to happen with the top of this college football rankings. So I think we're going to be 4 in the rankings next week, and I'll break this down for you. There's really not that many teams that can make a serious threat. Of course, in this version of things, there's only 2 teams that make the national championship game. There's no 14 playoffs, so we have to try to sneak in. This is how I see it. Ohio State's the #1 team in the country. They are still alive in the grand scheme of things. The other team that's still alive in the Big Ten is Michigan. Of course, those two have to play at the end of the season, their final game of the regular season. Of course, I'm not talking about conference championships yet, because really that's, going to change no matter what. But if you're looking at those two, one of those 2 teams have to win that game. So, the winner of the Big Ten will most likely be in the college football championship game unless they lose the Big Ten championship game. But whoever wins that Ohio State-Michigan game is probably going to the top 2. Clemson's in there. They're the ACC champs, most likely. The ACC is pretty weak. Clemson's #2 right now. They don't play another tough team for the rest of the year. Like, they're really good. I don't think they're going to lose. That's a problem for us. Then there's Oklahoma, who just beat Iowa State. They will likely win the Big 12. They're probably going to run the table. I don't expect Oklahoma to lose for the rest of the year. Then there's us at 4. Arizona State will probably be 5. They're in the Pac-12. They play a really weak schedule. They lost early in the year against USC. I think they're at SC and they lost. I don't think they're going to jump us. They don't really play anyone tough for the rest of the season, so there's that. Then there's Michigan, who I just talked about earlier with Ohio State. I think if they can beat Ohio State, they probably will jump us. And then at 7, I'm still throwing Hawaii in there because they will be 7. They're still an outside looking in. Of course, they are still in the Mountain West. They are a group of 5 team. The reason they still have a chance, though, is because they will play #3 Oklahoma in about 2 weeks' time. And if they can beat Oklahoma, that's a problem for us because they'll probably jump us again, just considering how the algo works in this game. Late season wins really matter, and we're going to be playing, Missouri Vandy, who's really not a football team at this point, and Kentucky. We're playing a baseball school, basketball school, and Missouri in there too, right? While Hawaii's going to get the chance to play Oklahoma, Oklahoma's going to get the chance to play Hawaii, Ohio State's going to get the chance to play Michigan, Michigan, of course, going to get the chance to play Ohio State. I mentioned I don't think Arizona State's going to be able to jump us because their opponent in the Pac-12 championship game won't be that tough, and nothing they can really do at the end of the season will be enough to jump us, I don't think. And then there's Clemson, who plays in a really weak ACC, and given it was the team we just beat in the Orange Bowl last season, but I don't think they're going to lose. So I just think it's going to be really tough for us to be in the national championship game. If there's a 4-team playoff, I think we'd probably get in, as long as we win the SEC, and that's a big if because we're probably going to have to beat Alabama again, which who knows, right? We're going to have to play Alabama in the SEC championship game. Of course, Ohio State will be playing in the Big Ten championship game, or Michigan. Hawaii will probably be playing in a pretty easy Mountain West championship game, considering they won't have to play San Jose State again. They'll still have the tiebreaker over them because they've only lost once in the Mountain West. San Jose State's lost twice. Then there's Arizona State again. I talked about them. They're not going to be able to jump us. So I just don't know. And I, of course, forgot about Oklahoma. Again, they're playing in a pretty bad Big 12, except for Iowa State. But, oh, by the way, they just beat Iowa State. So they'll probably beat them again. So I'm just saying, though, it's going to be tough for us to get in the big dance. But we'll have to wait and see. I just hope we don't get stuck in the damn Orange Bowl again. So, folks, that'll do it for episode number 23 of the Tennessee Volunteers Dynasty Mode here on the channel. Again, 70 likes in this video, and we will get out that Missouri game this Saturday. Also, make sure to go vote for my NCAA Basketball Dynasty team, of course, in the community tab. That series should be a whole lot of fun. Make sure to remember, though, February 5th, that series will start. So, folks, thank y'all for watching. Again, make sure that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Give a like for watching. And Mamba forever.